Well guys, I know it's been a while since I made a video. Really have no excuse for it other than I've been putting a lot of time in here in the garage doing other jobs that aren't so exciting to video. And one of the ones I did, which I videoed a bit, was I built a car trailer. If any of you saw my previous videos where I built the chassis table, and I had spoken about how my plan was to turn it into a car trailer, and I did that. So I'm going to give you a walk around and show you what I built. So here it is, my new tilting car trailer. So the deck from the stone guard to the tip of the ramp extensions is 18.5 feet, and I went with a wood deck. It's all pressure treated. I went with wood over steel because this diamond plate material right now is super expensive, and I went with the thinner gauge, and even that it was like $550 for one 4x8 sheet, and I would have needed 4 sheets to do the whole deck of this trailer. And that's just I'm not paying that much to put a deck on the trailer, so I went with wood, which was a quarter of the price. Now, one thing that I did with this trailer that I haven't really seen before done was I used a electric jack, basically treating it now as just an actuator to tilt the trailer. Usually see hydraulic setups or kind of like a self-tilting, like almost like gravity fed, but even those still have a hydraulic piston underneath just to slow the tilting function down. I wanted to see how this worked because these electric jacks, when they come on sale, are relatively cheap, and I mean, that one's got a 3,500 pound lifting capacity. I also have one on the tongue which has a 4,000 pound capacity, and you can get higher ones yet, but I really don't think I need to go any bigger than this one. I've got my battery mounted in the box here, right? Heavy duty battery. When it's plugged into the truck will charge it. I've got a 3,500 pound winch mounted to it, which again, you can definitely go bigger. That's what was on sale, so that's what I got. These ramp extensions just help it so it doesn't have to tilt as much. I hate screwing around with ramps. Depending on how low the front end is on whatever vehicle I'm putting up here, I still may have to put some kind of a ramp underneath it so it doesn't tilt so much, because you know, when you have a good angle that your vehicle has to get up, your front bumper, depending on how low your front bumper is, could hit the trailer before the front tires start climbing it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, I'm going to show you how this thing tilts. I made it so all you got to do is pull this pin out. I'll just leave it on the ground. And then that particular jack actually comes with a remote. If I can get it off. So I mean, I could be in my car, pull up to the trailer and just tilt the trailer. Now, as you can see, it does not tilt fast. I think it takes around 1.5 minutes to fully tilt. So, ramp is on the ground. There's the angle it'll sit at. So yeah, depending on how low your bumper is, I mean, that's why I left this open here. If your bumper is a point, it might glide in there before it hits the end of the ramp. But it's really not that steep of a pitch. Front axle comes off the ground when you tilt. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So underneath, you know, I end up having to move all these cross members down because they were flush to the top of the trailer. I had to bring them down 1.5 inches for the wood to sit flush. I have it hinged pretty far forward. That's just so this cylinder only has so much throw, and the further forward the hinge point is, and the longer the tongue, like I did go a little bit longer with the tongue than the standard trailer, just so it gives that extra lift without the cylinder having to max out. But it actually has more throw in it yet, but I could be on uneven ground, bit of a hill where I need to tilt it more, whatever. Yeah, now I got my wiring all run around. Everything comes up this side and goes through this side of the tongue. Up, some comes through right underneath the box, into the box. Spare tire mounted to the front. All LED lighting all the way around. I like lights, so I put lights everywhere. Right on the back corner of the ramp there's a light, so at nighttime, hopefully myself or other people don't walk around the back of the trailer and catch their shin. You know, lights, quite a few lights, front and back. Another one up there. But that be her. I wanted to build a trailer for a while. Now I have one. It's going to do everything I need to do. It's got 3,500 pound axles under it. I mean, the trailer probably weighs around 2,500 pounds itself. So that still leaves me around 5,000 pounds, you know, or so, 4,500 pounds that I can put on it. I love how it turned out though. It's very nice looking. I like it. But this took a little while to figure out, that's all. That's why I didn't bother filming it, because there was a little bit of trial and error that went into this. This year, it's always good to have a safety of some sort. And I had this extended out forward just to help with, you know, the side-to-side load that might get put on the tongue. The further forward that I can pin this and support it, the easier it is on everything. You know, you don't want to have too much stress on your hinges. But you know, everything turned out well. Used grade 8 bolts everywhere. Can't wait to load the car on it. But I just wanted to give you a quick video, show you what I've been up to. Like, I haven't disappeared. That's done. This car's in here just because there's a buddy of mine, it was overheating. I had to do a water pump and timing belt on it. It's done. And then I can now get on to building the truck out. We've had a ton of parts showing up. I've got no room in here. The heart of this truck has shown up. We'll get to that. I'll make a video on that. But stay tuned, there will be more videos very, very shortly. And I just wanted to show you, like, this thing, it just occupies so much of my time because I have to pick away at it in the evenings when I come home from work. You know, wait till the baby goes to bed, then I come out for a bit. So it takes a while to get something like that done. I mean, it took 3 nights just to put all the wood down. But it's done now. I can cross it off my to-do list and get to the fun stuff of building this truck. So if you want to build a trailer like this, it's really not difficult. You know, you basically see what I kind of did there, but it's like I said, can't wait to use it. That's it for now. See you in the next video.